Boom. Yeah, man. You said it. I'm trying to get the beat. Gotta get the beat. Bow, down, 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 down. Love stinks. Love stinks. Yeah, yeah. Love stinks. What's up, people? All right, doing something real quick. I just want to tell you something that I kind of just thought of last night. We're gonna do something new. We're gonna kind of get you guys involved, and it's gonna be kind of like a pilot program here. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it goes. I figured it's a good way. Merry Christmas, Robert. Yeah, man. Jay Giles. What's up, Arlister? Abby, Mario, David, FP, CJ. This is a when. When. Remember when. Um, got a lot of great feedback over the torture test video I did on this a couple nights ago, and I appreciate that. But, yeah, so, like I said, there's going to be kind of like a pilot type thing we're going to do. We'll start with this one. We're going to start with the when. Just because, you know, I want to see, and I'm sure you want to see, again, with these cheaper brands, you know, we did a little bit of a torture test. It fell off of 3 feet, still works. We dunked it, submerged it in water. I threw it off the deck 20 feet. Still doing all right. But I thought of it last night, and I text our private message like 3 or 4 people today. And 2 of the people, well, actually I only text 2 or 3. And what I want to do is, and it's not just with the when, but, you know, I figured we'll start with this one, is I want to get you guys involved, and especially the guys that create content. You know, Chris Jones, 94 GT. You know, I got my man Hands Automotive, my man Robert Neal. We're gonna start him off. Like I said, I text 2 or 3 people. Man, he jumped on it. He wanted in, so we're gonna start with him. And like I said, hopefully we can, you know, get some good content. You know, Hands Automotive, Robert Neal, just started his channel. He's got like 3 or 4 videos up. You know, kind of looking for content. And, you know, again, we're going to move on from this when here. But what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to send out this impact. My man, Robert Neal, he's a mechanic, I think. He works, I don't know if he's does like private, or he works at a, I don't know too much about it, but he's in the mechanical field. But I asked him, hey man, you use impact drivers? He's like, yeah, I use them all the time. So I'm like, listen, we did a little bit of a torture test. You know, like I just said, we threw it off the deck, we submerged it, we dropped it. But I want to see what else, how it can do. So what I want to do is we're going to start with this impact. And it's kind of a community program, all right? And you guys, if you want to do it, you know, just private message me on Instagram, or just private message me, you know, on YouTube. But we're going to start with this one, and we're going to, like I said, we're going to see how it goes. But I'm going to send this to Robert Neal. He's going to get everything, the bag, the charger. He's got, you know, even a belt clip in here, man. And a couple bits. So I'm going to send this out to Robert Neal. All right, Hands Automotive. 2 months, he's going to use it. Boom, he's going to use it. Yeah, do his mechanics work. You can do as many videos as you want. He can do one every day if he wants, but whatever. What's up, Tony? That makes him a winner. Oh yeah, this thing was fine last night. A little wet last night when I brought it upstairs, but by this morning, it was dry as a bone. So, again, he's going to use it, put it through the ringer, you know, use it. I said, you know, use it, man. You know, I'm not saying use it all the time, but I know Robert could really use this too. You know, especially for content and for his business. And then, hey, you know what? All right, 2 months, do a video, let me know about it. All right, Chris Jones, your turn. No, I'm not saying Chris Jones. You know, I'm just mentioning people with channels. 94 GT. All right, hey, Robert Neal, do me a favor. All right, Send it to this address. Real cheap. You can ship this for like $7 in one of those priority boxes. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit more. And Darren Farrell, maybe you want it next. Steve Jobs, maybe you want it next. Mario Rodriguez, hey, you want to give it a try? Boom. So, like I said, Robert Neal, have it for 2 months. Hands Automotive, boom. Now it goes to Chris Jones. He uses it. And he has a channel there, Chris Jones. Maybe he wants to do a couple videos on it. Whatever, who knows? If he doesn't, he doesn't. He just wants to use it. That's good for him. All right, 2 months is up. He used it 8 weeks. And we can maybe bring it down to 6 weeks. And you know what? If you only want it for a month and you're like going to get rid of this thing, you know, I'll have someone where you can send it to next. And then, I really want to do it over a year, but I want to start with this one. Maybe we'll do like 3 people. So around 6 months. So come June, then Chris Jones sends it to 94 GT Coupe. Use it. Last one, send it back to me. Do a video. I'm going to use it for, a month. And, we'll make our final kind of tally on this thing, and we'll have feedback from Robert Neal, mechanic. I know Chris Jones does HVAC. 94 GT Coupe. I forget what he does, but he does something. So, I don't know, maybe he does HVAC too. I don't know, but just something, to kind of get you guys involved. And if it kind of works out, hey. And, my plan is, geez, if I can get every one of you guys to try some of this stuff. A lot of you guys maybe, you don't want to spend the money on, and I'm not saying it's a when. My plan is, hey, Milwaukee, DeWalt, Makita, Bosch, Ridgid, whatever. We'll have some fun with it, man. And, we'll kind of bring it back here, and we can kind of do a video, and we can do a nice live, have you guys come in. What I've been seeing on YouTube also is there's some way how to do it. I don't know how to do it yet, but maybe I can find out. And a lot of this stuff comes from you guys helping me out too. What's up, Camaro? Yeah, we're going to try, Mario. This is kind of like a pilot thing, man. We're kind of just going to see how this goes. If it goes good this summer, we'll kind of really expand it a little bit. And it won't just be impacts. We'll see what happens, What was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. And again, like I said, a lot of you guys kind of helped me with a lot of this stuff. My man Monkey Brains told me about this random picker with this. And, the moderator with the live videos and all this stuff. So, like I was saying, what's going on, too, is I've seen a couple of videos, and it's really not tool. Maybe it was a tool, but whatever. I guess you can call in. I'd film. What's good? Oh, thank you, Abby. I appreciate that. Drop dust. I did that last night, Mario. It fell. Yeah, that's good, Mario. That's what we want. By the time the tool gets passed around, that has traveled around the U.S. and beat. Yeah, that's what we want to do. We want to beat the hell out of this and see if it's still ticking. Mario, come on. Hey, what's up, Lakin? Jesus Christ. Every time I say your name, I get freaked out. But yeah, so they have it where we can kind of maybe do where 94 GT can phone in, Chris Jones can call in, Robert Neal can call in. What's up, Wild Gambit? So, I don't want you to focus on just this when, because it really has nothing to do with the when. It's just something that we'll use this as the pilot program and see how it goes. I've been trying to find a way to get you guys involved more, let you kind of, because you guys are part of this channel. And you know what? If CJ Phillips, man, you know what? Hey, what's going on with the Surge? I always wanted to try out the Milwaukee Surge. And hey, man, we might try that. And like I said, just, to have a tool for 2 months for $7, $8, just really paying for shipping to get it from one guy to another. I think it's pretty cool. And like I said, it's really good for the people who have channels, I'm bringing up 94 GT Coop. I'm bringing up Chris Jones. I'm bringing up Robert Neal because they have channels. So, they can kind of get something from it besides just using it, testing it out, maybe helping them with their work. Again, the when we're gonna have many different other ones, but yeah, 94 GT, you made the cut, man. You made the cut. But seriously, so I think it's good. Yeah, and like I said, Mario, if hopefully if it works out, hey, and I'll do a video where you guys can kind of, or go on my website, and maybe I'll put something under the discussion or the tool forum. What tool do you guys want? And yeah, 94. No swearing, no foul language. But I mean, you can have fun. But last night we had someone on here that were disturbingly beautiful, and I haven't seen Carlos back. I hope Carlos comes back. He was a real nice dude. Yeah, like, and it's the size of a 12 volt. When I did the review, it's actually smaller than the Milwaukee brushed 12 volt. It's about the same size as the Makita, the brand new Makita brushed. It has 950 inch-pounds of torque. It's not very powerful, but let me tell you, it's quick. I mean, we did some tests with it with lag bolts. We sank some 3.5-inch deck screws. I mean, it did great. A lot of people thought this thing was toast when I had this submerged in this bucket of water here, and it made it, man, and immediately pretty much was back ready to go, man. So I got a variable trigger. Battery meter on the device. Yes, it does, Camaro. And Camaro, if you want it, or even, what's great too, maybe you guys want to start a channel. And I mean, I'm sure you guys got tools where you can maybe start, but maybe, and I'm not saying to when, maybe we do the surge and you want it, you really can't afford it. We'll get them, we'll try to get it out to you. Yeah, I'm going to have a video on that, CJ. I have a lot of videos on Instagram with me using it, CJ, the new ratchet. Yeah, right here is the power gauge of the battery. It's on the tool. It's on the tool, not on the battery. So yeah, so Robert Neal was very excited. And if it don't work, the program, it don't work. But I think it might work. I mean, who knows? Unless Robert Neal takes the goddamn driver and sells it, or runs away with it and never hear from him again, which can happen. Who knows? That's why I'm starting with a $50 impact. No, just kidding. But, yep, reminds me of the black and... Yeah, I mean, I like it. I don't know if it's because it's black and orange. But it works pretty good, man. It's very small, very compact. I mean, it's small, man. But and again, I got this as the deal of the day on Home Depot. It was $49. It's $65, I think, now. So we can't recommend this. I can't recommend this tool because you can get, I think I was at Home Depot the other day and they had the brushless rigid for $79. Now, when I got it, it was $59, so it was actually cheaper than this. After Christmas, you're going to see these sales. So it's not about the price point. We're kind of just putting that out. We're just trying to see some other brands. We talked about it a few times. But that's it. I got a big video I kind of got to work on tomorrow. And I wasn't allowed to really post anything about it until a couple days ago. I posted a picture of it on Instagram a week ago. I got it around a week ago. And it's the new Milwaukee high torque impact wrench 1 key. And what you're going to be able to do with this impact wrench, it's absolutely amazing. You're going to be able to, set the torque, set the RPM right from your phone. I'm going to go over it. I kind of got to have two phones to do it because I want to have my phone on the app going through it and showing you guys. it's going to be kind of tough to do it, but we'll get through the video. But a real, this impact wrench has been a game changer in so many ways. Um, the new DeWalt that's coming out. There's some. I really can't recommend that impact wrench, guys, and that's without me even touching it. And sometimes you don't really have to touch it. It's just common sense. It's $199 as a bare tool. For something that has 300. Now, I'm not saying it ain't better than the rigid. I guarantee you it's better than the rigid. All right. I don't want to say guarantee again, but it's really common sense. When you have the rigid for 159 with a battery and a charger. Now again, that might not last forever, but when you can get that with 600, foot-pounds of torque, 450 fastening, 600 nut busting, to, a 335, and I don't even know if they released the specs of it, nut busting. If you know, let me know, because I don't know. The rigid has 4 speeds, got the auto speed. I still got to put that video up. I'm going to try to get it up this weekend. Every time I try to sit down and edit these final videos, there's a giveaway, there's a trip to Home Depot, there's a trip to Harbor Freight, and everything kind of gets pushed to the side a little bit. Oh, the picture looks good tonight? Oh, thank you, Best Tech. I haven't even hooked that thing up yet. I gotta do that. Do whatever it is. So anyway, yeah, so I don't know what made me bring up the impact. What made me even bring up that? Oh, Edwin, what's up, buddy? But anyway, so yeah. Maybe it was just talking about price. And I just put a great video up on the new DeWalt lawnmowers that are coming out in a couple weeks. Really want you guys to watch that video. I just posted it. I got a lot of big plans for tomorrow. And like I said, I hope to build my shed tomorrow. It's pretty much, I'm doing it from start to finish. I don't really have much done except the floor, really, and I don't even have that done. I still got to get another piece of plywood. Tomorrow's like the last warm day of the season, and it's not even warm. It's gonna be like 48 and like rain. But if not, this thing is gonna be shed. Mike's tool shed in the house. But yeah. So if I don't do it tomorrow, it's gonna just sit there till April. And again, I got so many other things going on, baseball practice and basketball practice. So hopefully I can get it done, but we'll see. But anyway, yeah, just what's up, Brandon? Yeah, I talked about it last night, Camaro. January, I'm gonna be on a hiatus for like a month. Just chilling, relaxing. Oh, thank you, Edwin. Yeah, really check out that vid, man. I think it'll give you, just the future, man, what's going on. Oh, cool. Lawn Care is Life. Hey, let me tell you, Lawn Care is Life, that is a great name. And I give you a lot of respect for using that as your name. There's a lot of people, me being one of them, that, when you talk about your faith, you kind of get a little, cowardly. So I give you a lot of respect. But every time I saw your name come up, I don't want to. The thing is, people don't see these comments when the video re-uploads. So I keep saying Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ, and I'm really talking to you. But don't use the Lord's name in vain, they say. Hey, what's up, Randy from Nova Scotia? The pilot program, we're starting it probably Monday or Tuesday next week. I'm going to send this out to, like I said, Hands On Automotive. And he's been a little delinquent on the YouTube. He's on Instagram. He every day he's hitting me up. But he's going to be the first one. And then again, if you want to, hey man, if 94 GT Coupe, if Chris Jones don't, I want to get at least 3 people. So anyone on here if you're interested. Like I said, just hit me up. Hit me up. Yeah, David Stevenson. Um, yeah. Know what the problem is, Best Tech? I'll send it to you. And I don't even mind, but you're gonna have to send it back to the US. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see. I mean, let's sit on it and see. I don't know if it makes the most sense. I mean, if it was a Milwaukee, when I do the Milwaukee or the DeWalt stuff, that might make a little bit more sense to you. Yeah, let's not get crazy, 94 GT. I don't know, Best Tech. We'll have to look um, at the shipping prices. But yeah, so any of you guys are interested, all you got to do is hit me up. Um, so we got Robert Neal. We'll start off in that. We'll see how it goes. It's nothing. It's something that I was like, wow, this is pretty cool, man. No, I don't. I mean, you don't have to just use it. Just use it. All I ask is that you use it, and when you're done using it, ship it to someone else. Like I said, I'll hopefully have 3 or 4 people. With this one, we're just going to try to do it with 3. When we move on to other stuff, and the thing is really, this one means a lot to me, or this is the one, because I want it to get beat on. I want this to get destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see if it keeps ticking. I don't want you to just like throw it against the wall. And guys, let's not just break stuff to break it. But, if I'm giving it to you, I know you're an honest dude. But if I send you the Milwaukee High Torque 1 key, I mean, it's great, but we're not going to get anything out of it. Like, I would like to send a lot of these lesser known type tools. Maybe the Wen. Like if I send you a Makita or Milwaukee, we know it's going to be great and it's going to do awesome. I don't want to really get into a something like that. I want to give it to someone who can kind of use it for content for their own channel and use it, give me their opinion, and let's just see how this will hold up under a commercial setting. Like I said, Hands Automotive Mechanic, we'll use Chris Jones. He's an HVAC. Just in different areas of different trades. You know what I'm saying? Mike's Tool Shed is on here. He's an electrician, I believe. So, you know what I'm saying? Just, for content and stuff. Yep. I would love to see the outcome of the test. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, something like this is, you have to see what's going on. And, yep. You should send it to YouTuber. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. But the first thing I'm going to be doing is sending it to Robert Neal, and then we'll see what's going on. Hey, I will have to build a wall next Tuesday out of wood. Did I miss? No, we're not doing that till New Year's Eve, Joe. I think the title of the video should have gave that one away. But, all right, so we'll see how it goes. We'll start with the when, and we'll take it from there. And I think Robert would have some fun with this. And Kyle Norton watched the video, Joe. He was just so excited. He couldn't take it. So, all right, that's about it, folks. Yeah. Like tomorrow we'll have some stuff. We'll talk more about the ultimate job site backpack. The Snap-on guy. I hope I win that backpack. I need to comment on... You need to comment. Yes, Joe, you need to comment on the vid. Very, very smart. Oh, channel. It is a channel about incentive programs. I'm missing something here. Let me see. On a side note, I appreciate you informing about the Milwaukee Snap-on guy. That wasn't me, right, Camaro? I don't remember sharing anything like that. The time. My son is someone who can invest their time in YouTube vids on primary Instagram. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm just using you as an example. But, you know, Joe Shearer, John HVAC, my son isn't stupid. Yeah, so, you know, we'll definitely get it around. Boss, answer my Instagram in 20 minutes. All right. Oh, lawn care life. I got 3 of them, bro. I love them. I just wore it today. I had to do one final cleanup today. And I had my camo hoodie on. And loved every minute of it. I loved it. All right. What's crack-a-lackin', my brother King Shepherd, John H. back. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll have some stuff. Are you going to try that Greenworks? I really want to try it, man. You know, I just don't know if I'm going to be able to. I got so much. If I can get to Costco again and grab it, I will. I mean, that was some shit, man. 4,000 IPM and 2,500 inch-pounds of torque. It's crazy. Yep. I'm gonna get one because the UK. Yeah, I don't know if they sell this with the Wen stuff in the UK, but you know, Best Tech. You know, like I said, if it's gonna cost $25 for you to ship this, I mean, you can honestly pay, what is it, maybe $10 more in UK to buy it. So it doesn't really make sense to kind of send it too much overseas. Good night. Mix up the channel. Yeah, I don't think that was me, man. I'm not even on Facebook, so I can't recommend you anything over there. But I think someone answered your question. The Snap-on Junkie, I think, answered your question. It's a channel incentive about giveaways. Yeah, I went in Walmart, but I'm not seeing it. Randy Murray, yeah. Yep. All right, people. So, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm telling you, check out that lawnmower video. Like I said, they got 2 mowers coming out. I didn't even know about. We knew about the 20 volt or the 20 volt times 2, but you know, I had no idea 40 volt was coming out, and it is. And I'll be honest with you, like I said in the video, if you watch, that 20 volt looks better than the 40 volt. So, and I'm sure there's a big price premium. I don't know about big, but I bet you it's $100 more for the 40 volt. But, yep, you got it, 94 GT. I'm interested. There is a guy in the Facebook that is a Snap-on dealer that runs pretty dang good deals. Oh, okay. Well, the Snap-on Junkie would know all about the Snap-on stuff, so. Karaoke. Yeah, hey, if I don't see any of you guys, you know, if you don't make it back here to Christmas, Merry Christmas to you and your family. And again, Christmas Eve night, we got next week here we got a lot of drawings going on, a lot of giveaways. We're getting 2 chances to win that ultimate backpack from Milwaukee. We got, you know, 3 prizes going out on Christmas Eve. One being the Fuel Impact 12 volt with the pack out. So we got some stuff going on. Christmas Eve tomorrow. No, isn't it Sunday, Christmas Eve? You don't celebrate Christmas in England. All right, folks. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Again, someone's asking about it. It's something that I want to get cheap tools. Something that, again, if I was to send out to Milwaukee, to Makita, DeWalt, and so on, we know it's going to last. We know it's going to work under commercial type conditions. And it should for the amount of money you pay. But, some of this lesser known stuff, maybe some of the Ryobi. But I know the Ryobi will work too. Because I said, when I go to my father-in-law's, the job site, he's building a school. And, they got all the people working there, man. And it's all green. I'd say, like I said, 50% of the people are using this Ryobi stuff. And I just look. And they don't, like I said, when I did that video with the Milwaukee real quick. I went to my buddy's, the scrapyard there. It's like a junkyard. They just break down engines and transmissions. They just break down everything, engine blocks, everything. And they didn't even know. They didn't even know Milwaukee was a tool brand. They have these companies like Matco. I mean, everything that these guys had. The one guy is in debt for $4,000 on sockets. He looked at my Bosch sockets, my $25 Bosch sockets, and said, "Man, those are nice. How much they cost you?" I'm like, $25. He goes, "What?" No, for all of them, not just one. I'm like, "The $25, man." Oh, jeez. So, they were using that Milwaukee and going freaking ballistic. And, a couple of the guys, like, they're looking at it like, "Oh, I like the red." They're used to, Matco, Snap-on. These trucks come. And they don't know or care about any of this brand stuff. They got a job to do. They just want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? They can care less. If it gets it done, it gets it done. And, a lot of people are like that, in the construction field also. And a lot of the contract, like my father-in-law, he buys Ryobi. He buys them for the guys because they're freaking cheap, man. And the way that these guys break shit, lose shit, that's what they get, man. I had a rare issue. My truck